I'm Leslie Beale, and I'm the founder of Profusion Strategies, a leadership development firm in Knoxville, Tennessee. You know, I was 25 years old when I landed in my first leadership role, and the self-doubt and isolation and sometimes the fear were staggering. Now, almost 20 years later, it doesn't seem like all that much has changed for leaders. These are the same challenges they face today. We make it our business to be sure they don't face them alone. To me, the most impactful professional development strategies are always those that address the challenges a leader is facing right then and there. Things that can be implemented immediately always move the needle the most. We try to remember that every day, asking ourselves whether the solutions we're crafting can be used by clients right now. Honestly, it's the feeling of knowing that we really change lives. You can't deny it. When you sit with someone who's invested 20 years in a high-level position, in a high-level career, but they're on the verge of losing it all because they've lost their passion or their ability to engage with their team, and they just aren't effective anymore. When you are able to support them and watch them dig deep and find a way to be impactful and passionate again, that's not just a story on a piece of paper to us. It's not just a number on a spreadsheet somewhere. It's a real person with a real life that's been changed forever. I can't imagine work that's more powerful than that. In the next 5 years, leaders are going to be on the front lines like never before. Whether you're talking about managing new hybrid work teams or demands for flexibility, changes in the marketplace, or even supporting the emotional needs of their employees, it really comes down to the ability of an individual leader to have a really impactful conversation with their people. Don't get me wrong, you need good training, you need sound strategy, and you need good policies. But at the end of the day, the success of each one of those rises and falls on the ability of an individual leader to talk to their team. If we aren't preparing them for those conversations, we're already falling behind. You know, I think people would be surprised how often I hear top leaders, really successful, confident, influential people say that they struggle with self-doubt or wondering if they're up to the challenge. Those thoughts crop into the heads of even the most successful among us. The difference is in how they respond. The best of the best take those insecurities and they use them as fuel to grow, to evolve, to change. That subtle shift in perspective really makes all the difference. You know, when I sit with leaders and decision makers privately, I always ask them 3 questions. First, what are the most important business results you want to achieve over the next 6 to 12 months? Second, how is your team going to need to grow and evolve to be sure they can achieve those results? And finally, and maybe most importantly, how are you as a leader going to have to be different to be sure that it all comes together? If you're in a leadership role, I'd encourage you to sit with those questions as well. And if there's a challenge that comes up for you that you don't want to face alone, give us a call. We'd love to talk to you about it.